I was Maddie's boyfriend, and she brought me closer to Xana and Kaylee.
This is Reporter Room with Jessica Della Davies.
Welcome to Reporter Room. My name is Jessica Della Davies, and I'm an investigative journalist. Today, I'm talking about the Idaho 4. Specifically, we're going to talk about Jake and Madison. So, before we get into that, though, Fox News is reporting that a handprint can be seen next to evidence tape on the window of the house. And Jake Schreiger, who was the boyfriend of Madison, spoke out on her behalf. And I'm going to share that with you in just a moment. But I want to share some beautiful things that his mom told the Post. Stacy said that her and Jake were like peanut butter and jelly. She also said that Madison was coming to their home for Thanksgiving and was considered like family. She said that Madison would tell her, "I love you," when they spoke on the phone. She described Madison as being, quote, the most beautiful person inside and out. She was motivated and made things look easy. She was a beautiful young lady. All of the young adults in this were amazing young people. So Madison's boyfriend Jake did speak out at her memorial, and I'm going to share that with you in just a moment. So please stay with me. Everything I'm sharing with you today is my opinion, and opinions are not facts. So please don't send any negativity to anyone, anytime, anywhere. Let's be good to each other. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get started.
Hi everyone, I'm Jake. I was Maddie's boyfriend. I'd like to say thank you everyone for being here, and just everybody involved in the investigation, helping, and just everybody showing the unreal support. And yeah, we really appreciate it more than we can show right now. So I was Maddie's boyfriend, and she brought me closer to Xana and Kaylee. I knew Xana actually before Maddie, and I met Kaylee through Maddie, and I just, like, they always were amazing to be around. Just Xana was always so energetic and happy, and just a beautiful soul. And Kaylee was always so strong and driven, just kind, and really genuinely cared about everyone. I didn't get the opportunity to meet Ethan too many times, but from what I had heard from Maddie and all the other roommates, he was also a really great guy, and just none of these people deserve this. So I met Maddie her freshman year of college. We went to high school together, but I was a couple years older, and didn't really get to meet her until she came to University of Idaho, and she got into the Pi-Fi house, and I had multiple friends in there, and they just really took Maddie under their wing, and took her under their wing, and were showing, like, introducing them to everybody, and just were always there for her. She was always surrounded by a good group. But yeah, so I met her actually on her bid day of her freshman year. I don't necessarily think she was supposed to go out that night, but luckily she did, and I got to meet her that night. There were times throughout that school year where we got to hang out and just I got to get to know her a little bit, but I didn't really realize that I was in love with Maddie until the summer of 2020. We went to McCall, and I got a boat that summer, and we got to spend a lot of time on the water, and we floated the river and just hung out every chance we got. And then when we went back to school, I lived in an apartment, and I would just always invite over the Pi Phi girls to get an opportunity to hang out with Maddie. We didn't go on our first date until Valentine's Day that next school year, and we went to the Breakfast Club in Moscow, but we didn't officially start dating until April 27th that year. Maddie was a perfectionist. A good story with that would be Kaylee and Maddie's birthdays. They were like a month apart, and Maddie's came first, and she would always get frustrated because Kaylee would always go all out and just make everything perfect for her, and it was like almost like a little competition between the two who could make their birthdays better, and I guess it was a repeating thing throughout the years of them knowing each other. Maddie was the best at spreading love to all of those that were close to her. Every time I talked to her on the phone, she would end the conversation with "I love you," and I would always say it back. She was always smiling and dancing and laughing, and she was really observant of things. She would point things out that she thought were cute, which was something usually pink or tiny. She always loved being comfy. If we're watching a movie or a football game or anything, she's got her comfy socks on, blanket, and was just always making the best of every situation. She was nice, she was funny, she was confident. She knew that she was, she knew her worth. I had to work for her, it was worth it. Just so confident. She knew that she was beautiful inside and out, but she was also humble about it. When she was the type of person that when she asked you how your day was, it was genuine. She really wanted to know. Like, when I would talk to her, she could tell me about all of her friends and what they were up to. She was always aware of everything. She was also she was really funny. Her jokes really would come out of nowhere, and you'd have to do like a double take. Just be like, was that the cute little blonde girl that just said that? She would always express her love to everybody in words and hugs. She's really good at hugger. She was always someone for her friends, her family, me, and just really anybody that needed advice or a shoulder to cry on, or a person to hug. Maddie was the go-to for that. She always loved like the whole process of like in Moscow, just getting ready with all of her friends. She would be helping all of them do the makeup, and I'd just be sitting on the bed observing all these girls doing what they do. Maddie was my best friend. the first person I talk to every morning and the last person I talk to before bed. But I was lucky enough to be able to explore life with Maddie for about 2 years. She was the one who knew me best, and she saw me at my highs and my lows. Just helped me through everything. She was always there for me, pushing me to be better and to spread positivity. I think that's what she wanted. And she was the person that I loved the most, and she loved me the most too. And I know she would want us to be strong and be as positive and happy as we can through this time, and just know that we have her watching over all of us. And I know she's in heaven, and I can't wait to see her again and just give her a big hug. That's all I got. Love you, Maddie.